Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Minecraft gameplay part 247. Over the last part of Minecraft gameplay, I came back to explore career craft in 2025. If you guys enjoyed the last part of Minecraft gameplay, big go check that part before this one. But today we are heading back to a world that I haven't been on since literally last year of 2024. And that was around June 22nd, pretty like probably a few days or past few days for my birthday. And from basically around part 186, and it's one of the most recognized worlds, or one of the most worlds I've been exploring since literally 4 years from this series, and that is the Candy Texture Pack. Candy Texture Pack is back in 2025. I'll tell you what, Candy Texture Pack has been one of the most worlds that I have really never really talked about mostly a lot, but it is one of the most classic worlds from pretty much like literally the Minecraft gameplay series. And most of all, I had to look back from over last year to make sure actually if I did explore it. Because most of all, sometimes when I had to look back from my Minecraft gameplay like playlist, if y'all have been looking to keep up with my Minecraft gameplay videos, I basically had to look back and make sure that I explored that world from over like each year. And pretty much I did. So which is pretty much great. So now I can't wait to explore it again pretty much or should I say explore it in 2025. So, I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right into this. And, oh god. Oh. Of course we start seeing a wolf attack the sheep. Nice. Okay, before I actually do start exploring around, by the way, if you guys haven't checked over last part, or should I say, over the new poll for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and go check that poll out. So, previous poll I had over yesterday is who is the worst character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. By that means, I mean these are my opinions from worst recoveries, and I've seen a lot of people before I even talk about who it is. So pretty much we had was Bayonetta, Simon, Lil Mac, and Ice Climber, and you guys actually picked Simon, which I'm not gonna lie, Simon does have one of the most worst recoveries, but in between him, Bayonetta, and Lil Mac. And I'll tell you what, those three, like I tell you what, Lil Mac has always had the most worst recovery mostly in the game. Then Bayonetta as well, cause you can't even get into get up the stage that verse very easier, especially if you're in high damage. And Simon, same thing. So I was surprised people did pick Simon, by the way, cause it could have been either literally Bayonetta or Lil Mac too. So which is interesting. But right now, let's go ahead and explore Candy Texture Pack in 2025. Wow. You know, every time I look back from this world, I feel like this world brings a lot of memories because look at all of this delicious candy. I mean, you literally got whole type cupcakes and chocolate, literally everything going on. So, pretty what we saw earlier at the beginning of the video, we literally saw mostly a dog, or should I say a wolf, attacking the sheep. So, nothing new between that, but pretty the first time ever before Lee started doing the video. And I tell you what, I don't even have to give examples of most of the world, by the way, give explaining, because most of all, if you guys have been watching the Minecraft gameplay series, if y'all new to it as well, I can pretty much most of all give you a little bit detail of it, just a teensy bit, by the way, because like I said, I explored this world since 2021. So look at how many animals we have seen. This is part of both the Texture Pack. I'm guessing the cow's supposed to be a piñata, which is interesting. I never expected it to be candy, but okay. I mean, well, yeah, I guess I can see why the cow being a piñata, because both evolve. Literally, there is candy inside a piñata, so I guess that kind of does make sense. Then the pigs, I'm not entirely sure what the pigs were supposed to be. The sheeps, I don't know either. Yeah, I have no idea either, so that's very interesting. So you get to pretty much recognize any type of flavors or any type of desserts around here, by the way, from literally in the Candy Texture Packs, which is pretty much nice. Now, if I remember from over around 2024 where I came out to this world, I think I did explore one of the mansions, I believe. I'm pretty much sure. And literally, that was part 186, as I'm saying this again. But look at the desert, by the way. Looks very interesting. I think that's supposed to be a cinnamon roll, isn't it? It is. Wow. Yeah, I completely forgot about the castles being cinnamon rolls. That's very interesting. Yeah, then you can pretty much see like lollipops. I think that ain't gumdrops, isn't it? I don't. I guess they probably are. The horses are laid like a cake. Yeah, they're laid a cake. I never noticed that. Oh, that is cool actually. Like the horses being like laid like a little cake. That's pretty much interesting. All right. Also, hold on. Is that a temple? Oh, there's a temple. Oh. Okay. First time we ever seen one in pretty much in Lee and the Canyon Tetra Pack. I don't even know what this was trying to be actually. It does look good though. Wow, this looks very good. It's like an Oreo. It looks like an Oreo, so it's like that different color. It's the golden Oreo that's I'm thinking of. Wow, that is interesting. All right, so the Desert Temple has never been new to literally anything because if anyone remember, I remember exploring it back around 2022. So I think I explored it around for was like 2 times this year actually. Like maybe like a few gameplays ago from like this year 2025 to like now in 2025 where y'all watching the video. So let's see. So I go down here. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So pretty much what you can see right here, there's a bunch of chests. Yeah, look at the oh yeah, I didn't check the inventory too. Well, not inventory, sorry, the creative mode because I know it's very bright to see. I know y'all basically can't see that, but like they're like I don't know what the riot floods look like that, but that's very interesting. The gunpowder looks very interesting too. What it looks like in the Canyon Tetra Pack. And then we have is what's the Channing book looks very interesting too. Okay. The emerald looks very interesting. Alright, so that's pretty much nice to see. I do love seeing that. Oh, I can't even fly up there. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice. Okay, let me check the inventory, by the way. Or, sorry, creative. So, let's see. So, yeah, look at that. Look at the oak sapling, the spruce sapling, the birch sapling, and the jungle tree sapling. They're Lee ice cream, which is actually kind of crazy, actually. And the donuts as well. Like the Akata, yeah, I hope I'm saying it right. The Asaikaya sapling is pretty much Lee a donut. It's so the dark oak sapling. That is very interesting. And also like the Minecraft heads as well, by the way. Like the skeleton being like a candy cane is funny. The wither skeleton, I don't think the wither skeleton looks anything different. The zombie head being like a gingerbread man, I remember that. The creeper as well being like kind of like a little like being like a little like a jelly candy, I'm guessing. And then pretty much the dragon, I'm guessing he's supposed to be like something. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a peppermint. I think he looks like a peppermint. Let me see. Can I put it on? Alright, let's see. Oh wow, that is kind of a little bit interesting. I don't know why it looks like that because both evolve. I've never seen mostly like the dragon head being like something like that, but that is interesting. Yeah, but still, that is cool. Yeah, and then mostly like this too. Look at the minecart. Oh yeah, I think I remember like seeing this too. Wow. Just looking back from this, when I first time actually explored like the Canyon Tetra Pack, not when I showed it on video, I was talking like literally on my own time, by the way, and like, just wow, this looks incredible. Look at the big, okay, I guess I can understand why the cooked pork chop or the pork chop food be like Lee bacon. That's nice. Then we got the beetroot soup being like coffee, yeah. Golden apples. Gotta look at the candy apples. The cake, the cookie. Look at the raw beef being the burgers. And the crab being like a chocolate. Oh wow. That is nice. You know, they cook with this world, by the way. They really have. They really cook with this world, by the way. Especially with the creative stuff, by the way. I like that. Alright. So let's see. I don't know if we can find most of the village, by the way, because most of all it's like I said, villages are kind of like, well, sorry, village, or should I say, mostly like villagers in general. They're probably like kind of hard to find, pretty much in most like in Minecraft a bit. So I don't think we probably could find any of them, pretty much like today in Tetra Pack, by the way. But just look at this beautiful world. Just like just so many times I explored it, it's pretty much interesting. Wait a minute, what is that? Why are there banner flaggers? Are there banners? No, these aren't banners. Wait a minute. That's wait, that's a peony? Wait, what? Also, excuse me. Wow. I have literally a voice crack going on. I don't know why that most of the peony is literally a chocolate ball. For a second, I thought it looked like a banner. I thought it looked like a banner for a second until I realized it looked like a chocolate. Wow. I never even realized that. That is crazy. And also, yes, it's turning nighttime too, so looks like the zombies starting spawning here, by the way. Oh yeah, yep, there's snow as well. That's pretty much cool to see. Just literally got like a whole time like frosting. Oh, never mind. Speaking of villagers, we did find a village. That is nice. Okay, I gotta see one of their beds right quick, cause they probably will kill them. Okay. This one's their bed. Yeah, but look at the gingerbread lady zombie. That's cool. Okay, why they don't have a bed? Okay, I'm not gonna try to get y'all killed. Okay, well, I'm guessing I'm gonna go ahead and spawn on an actual bed around here. Just spawn any bed. Alright, there we go. Just wait for it to turn daytime. There you go. Also, look at the bed as well. It's like a chocolate bar. Okay, so since we have mostly found a village, look at the villagers as well. That is interesting. And yes, I just saw Enderman. Alright, zombie, you gotta get out of here. Alright. Okay. They should be start burning now. There you go. Yeah, but look at his rotten flesh. That is weird. But yeah, this world, as I'm saying this one more time, still incredible to the day. I mean, got a bunch of whole time like candies, frosting, literally any type of dessert you can pretty much eat around. Well, I don't think you can pretty much eat anything around most of like literally in the Cave Texture Pack world. Now I'm talking about literally like living things around here. But still, it's good to pretty much literally like come back to this after most of like a year later, by the way. If y'all want to know, I've been exploring this world since, let's see, 4 years now, by the way. Let's say it again. So this is like my, almost like my 5th time exploring this world. So it's like literally my 4th time exploring this world, which is crazy. Well, actually, no. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Explored it around 5 times. So this is like my 5th time exploring this world, pretty much from each year. Especially beginning of like Minecraft gameplay. So that is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoyed, sure, you know what to do. Like I said, there'll be more worlds. I'm basically coming back to exploring because I know I haven't explored any of them since late like 2021, and I'm trying to get to them at the best I can, by the way, to a member, because there are so many worlds I explored since late the series, and there's a lot of gameplay to it. So try to keep it the best I can, by the way. Try and keep it the best I can. But I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.